The Friendly Folks podcast is brought to you by Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor yet, allow me to put you on. Anchor is everything you need to make a podcast in one place. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or computer so you can get it out the mud. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you automatically on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and other podcast listening sites, as well as providing you monetization options straight off the rip. And on top of that, it's all 100% free. Anchor is for the creative, so what are you waiting for? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And remember, folks, stay friendly. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. What's going on, folks? It's your boy, the fourth cannakage, D.Alonzo Lang, coming to you live from the village hidden in the smoke. Happy New Year, folks. I'm joined with the second cannakage, DJ Younglordscotty. We back in this motherfucker once again. Happy New Year to y'all.
Happy New Year, happy 2021.
We coming to y'all live. 2021. No, nigga, we left that
shit.
It's 2022.
22.
Yeah.
Niggas that
2022.
has some of that do say.
Yeah, man. Niggas still adjusting to the new year, man. But you know, here in the village, we always ahead of our
That's crazy.
time,
It is
too.
2022. I totally said that subconsciously. 2021.
Yeah, man. You gotta
That was
your
organic.
2022 legs flowing, you know what I mean?
Right. This is a good year. I like,
I'm really looking forward to this year, man. We gonna be doing a lot of expanding, man. We gonna be expanding to YouTube, you know, in addition to our podcast content. We're gonna have YouTube content coming for y'all. But we not here to talk about the YouTube money today, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, members of the village, we're not here to talk about the YouTube money. We are in 2022, and if we can't leave 2021 behind without doing a proper recap.
Anime and manga for life, boy. Yeah. Hey, shout out for Neverworld. That's my nigga. Holla at for Neverworld on YouTube. He be having a motherfucking scoop on all things anime and manga.
And man, support other anime creators, support other content creators, man. But yeah, man, like we gotta talk about the highlights of 2021, and you know, we might have some disagreements here and there about highlights and lowlights, but that's what made the year so amazing, man. You know, we definitely got some bangers, some gems in for this year, man. So
yeah, man, 2021 was really nuts. I mean, obviously, you know, we did the video, we did the winter 21 recap as arguably one of the greatest anime seasons of all time. I mean, 2021 just came out the gates fucking swinging. Like, you know, we're not gonna get into in depth on this. Y'all can check out that episode that we did. I think it's the last V Hits episode that we put out. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? But we just gonna shout them out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you know, the AOT. You know what I'm saying? Jujutsu. That niggas came out the gate in 2021 swinging. AOT, Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Clover. They also had Then they had like, you know, some flops like, you know, Promised Neverland Season 2, and that shit was ass. But Dr. Stone, you know, Boruto, we're gonna actually talk about Boruto because Boruto, you know, is ongoing and it didn't end in March, so there was a lot fucking more that happened in the story, and it was absolutely epic. And yeah, I believe 7 Deadly Sins we talked about in that first 2021 winter season recap as well. So, but that continued on as well. So we're gonna touch on that a little bit too. But yeah, man, it was a good year. This was a good year. Like 2020 had like a little slight drought. Like Japan, them niggas over there, man, they came back out swinging for real. Yep. Kudos.
And with all that being said, I think to start off, we gotta talk about what I feel like was the heaviest hitter outside of that winter season. My Hero Academia.
Well, I ain't even named the shows yet, but yeah, that's the first one.
You know what? We're not gonna leave y'all in crazy suspense. Actually, yes we are. This is an anime podcast. Anime is known for leaving niggas in suspense. You gonna know what shows we name it. You gotta listen to the whole podcast. Now, with that being said, to start this podcast,
you want to start with that? I mean, we could. I like to start up with the least popping, least busting.
Nah,
but it's. We could do whatever.
We'll save My Hero for a little bit later down the line of the podcast.
I think the least bussin' anime that was on throughout the duration of 2021 was Seven Deadly Sins. It was at its climax, and it was at its end, and even still, it was more underwhelming than the rest of the shows.
Yeah, Seven Deadly Sins. Unfortunately, it never recovered from the animation drop-off. And, the story is great. The story is really good, but, it really just became a slideshow, in the later half of the season.
Yeah, there's just a lot of still frames and not a lot of, because it's like we watching shit like fucking, the shit that's going down in Boruto, the fights in My Hero. Like, we watching wild shit.
Right, real
and
fluid.
these niggas is not at that level.
Yeah, and it's like
animation wise,
Boruto is a good example because Boruto gets a lot of flack because there's a good chunk of people who don't like the story direction of Boruto. But regardless, there's no denying the animation quality that goes into it, and that carries it a very long way. Seven Deadly Sins, that's what carried it for the first 2 seasons on Netflix, and then with a drop-off like this, it just doesn't do the finale right, man. Like, all the new forms of Meliodas felt underwhelming. All the major moments felt underwhelming. Spoiler alerts, by the way. Escanor's death felt real underwhelming. Honestly, damn near the best animated part was like when Escanor got stabbed by the little monster before he even turned into his, Hulk monster. What's it called? His sun form.
Oh yeah.
Like when he was defending the knights and shit.
Before the end of the fight against
the Demon King, yeah.
Yeah, against the Demon King, yeah.
Yeah, so real tragic, the downfall of Seven Deadly Sins. However,
and it brought back Arthur, and it was like, okay.
Yeah.
We wanted Arthur earlier.
However, the sequel, I think the sequel manga is currently out.
Yeah, apparently it's a hit.
So
what is it? Knights of the Apocalypse. I forget the number.
Something like that.
It might be 4 Nights of the Apocalypse, something like that. I forgot.
I think that sounds about right. Something like that. But the sequel was doing well, and hopefully, if the sequel does get produced into an anime like Seven Deadly Sins, we can see a little bit more consistency in the animation quality and just the series as a whole, because it was just really upsetting, and I remember the original studio who had Seven Deadly Sins, they dropped off because of the lack of commercial success with the movie and the first couple seasons on Netflix. So folks, remember to support your anime creators, man. RDC World just dropped a video the other day about how they be putting these anime workers in the sweatshops, man.
Oh, man, yeah, they be going hard over there, yo.
Support these creators, okay? Because this is an art, man, and, hey, the world needs to show more love to the artists. But, hey, that's Seven Deadly Sins. What else do we have?
Right, okay, so the next, going in order of what's most lit, it honestly is, really hard. Because we got 2 brand new shows. We got one show that I'm not even caught up in yet.
Let's go on to Platinum Man, bro.
Platinum End.
Platinum Man.
From the writers of the almost famous Death Note.
Yeah, man. So Platinum Man is another really story-driven anime. Scotty, since you put me on to this one, you want to take point?
Yeah, man, Platinum Man is dope. If you're a Death Note fan, I would definitely fuck with it. Which you should be if you're an anime fan, because Death Note is like legendary. But yeah, man, it's a similar concept. Just kind of going over, because this is a brand new show. It's season 1. So it's a simple concept. It's the same concept, not the same, but it's a similar concept to how it is in Death Note. So you got a guy, you got one guy this guy who's about to commit suicide. He's about to jump off a roof, man. Crazy. Episode 1. Episode 1 is wild. That's another thing. Platinum Men, they came out with episode 1. That shit, all type of shit happened. Check that out. This guy's about to jump off a roof. He gets saved by an angel. Literally an angel. Apparently, there's about 13 angels going around looking for the next god candidate. Because apparently the current god, quote unquote, in the show, apparently I think that nigga about to die or some shit. So they're looking for the next one. And basically, if you get chosen as a candidate, you can get a couple, cool things. One of which, you get two, or you can potentially get 2 different types of arrows. You got your red arrow, you got your white arrow. Your white arrow, that's the motherfucking blicky. That's the motherfucking blicky. You hit a nigga with that, they done. That's pretty much, and that's it. That's literally all it is to it. Now the red arrow, that's your Cupid arrow, but Cupid for yourself. You shoot someone with that, they fall in complete love with you for 30 days. They'll then they do whatever the fuck for you in that time. Once 30 days is up, they forget. I guess I think they forget like the whole situation.
I don't know if they forget,
but they definitely
the love wears off for sure. And in addition to the arrows,
and actually, the regular humans can't even see them. So they probably are just like, why the fuck was I? Why the fuck was I sucking this nigga dick? No, I'm playing.
In addition to the arrows, though, it's also a set of wings. The wings, they can take you anywhere you want to go in the world at instant speed. Nigga, it's like instant transmission. Like angel speed is I don't know what to scale it to yet. This shit is faster than light. These niggas move fast as fuck, like gone, teleporting. So it sets up this really cool game of like cat and mouse almost with the god candidates, because the story is set up where you get to see these different spheres of morality from all these individuals who were in a position where they had given up on life, and for them to accept the angel's gifts, they have to remain alive, right? So everyone kind of has their own way of using what the angel gives them, and everyone gets a different amount of gifts based on what rank that angel is, and it's just so dope. It's some real fucked up, real sick individuals, real sick individuals in this show, and it's some real like altruistic, just like good motherfucker, good people you rooting for. You know what I mean? Like super dope, right. Super dope. And I really do see them blurring the lines between good and evil at some point, because the protagonist, he can get a little annoying right now with how stubborn he can be with standing in his morals, and I won't tell you what his conundrum is, but I'm not gonna do this because it's static. Like,
just know that it's static, nigga, and niggas got to die.
Yeah, this is real life, bro. This is really happening. So
yeah, Planet Man is dope though. Really, they really dramatic. Scenes are really dramatic. They can get graphic. It's like crazy. There's some shit will happen you will not expect. You'll be like, damn, they did that shit. Like, so I would check that out. That was hot. If you ain't checked that out,
There is a plot twist every episode, cliffhanger every episode. Honestly, this is like Attack on Titan level every episode. It's crazy. It's crazy. Each episode will have you fiending for the next one. I think it's an amazing show to like binge and catch up on right now if you haven't caught up on it. Platinum Men, make sure you check that out. We will definitely be watching that over here in the village. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's still airing, right?
Yeah.
Platinum Men is still currently airing.
Yep.
So we still fucking with that. That's live.
So make sure, hey, DM
every
us,
Thursday.
Man. DM us. Let us know what you think, man. Talk to us.
Yeah, that's gonna be decent. That's gonna be good. I can't wait for the next episode.
But
Bear Man, Platinum Man.
What else?
Next up for the next joint. So since we're on new shows right now, we may as well keep going with the new shit. Tokyo Revengers.
Oh yeah.
In 2021.
Tokyo Revengers. This one is another story-driven anime. The animation, look, I'll tell you this straight up right now. If you like animes where the character has super strong power-ups and, we're flying, we're shooting energy, laser blasts, karate moves, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that with Tokyo Revengers.
Tokyo Revengers is real nigga shit.
Right there.
In the streets.
Tokyo Revengers is all about
gang violence.
Yeah, but like
Chirac in Japan.
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. It's like street yard violence.
Blicking niggas.
There are no blickies in this anime.
Yeah, they not even using guns.
It's a lot of fighting.
Sword is much worse.
I'd like it a lot more if it was like real gang violence. Niggas had guns and shit, but like, no, you're not gonna see. It's not no crazy sword fights. This is no Roni Kenshin shit. This is some real storyline, schoolyard fighting shit. But it has pretty adult themes. So starts off with this young man. You know what? I can't even. Man, it's so hard to describe animes without spoiling them. So that everyone can kind of go and get that like experience.
The new shows we have to spoil a little bit because it's literally just came out.
Hence is the nature of the beast. But Tokyo Revengers, it's about this dude. So one day he's going home from work. This dude is he's a loser. Okay, he gets no hoes. He has no clothes. He ain't got no car. His crib is garbage. He's sleeping on the floor. Nigga, he broke. Like, he ain't got shit. Not shit in this world. He ain't got a friend. He ain't got a family member. He a slob. His crib dirty as shit, too, because he a bum. Nigga, like, he going through it. He really going through it. And then one day, he thinks he dies, but he ends up going back in time. Right? So now he has this opportunity to fix some shit from his past, right? And in trying to do it, you know how time travel works. You fix some shit, fucks up, you gotta go back, rinse and repeat. It's one of those. And, maybe this trope isn't your thing because, we've seen it a bunch of times, but I really like the way Tokyo Revengers does it. It's one of the biggest mangas in Japan right now, right, Scotty?
Yeah, so that's a very important note that must be noted. Tokyo Revengers has been down. So every anime stems from a manga comic, right? So basically, the way anime gets made is if the manga sells a lot, if it does really well, then they say, okay, we can make more money if this is making it to an anime. If manga doesn't sell, doesn't get an anime. This manga in particular has been dominating the charts all year, all 2021. And as far as the year 2021, Tokyo Revengers sold the third most copies out of, just the third most copies in the year. 24.9 million copies behind the fucking behemoths of Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, y'all know about Jujutsu Kaisen. We talked about in the 2021 recap. Shit is fucking revolutionary. And Demon Slayer, #1 movie of 2020 out of all genres, like, ridiculous. So Tokyo Revengers being in the conversation with those two shows is big. So we gonna see how this season 2 hitting. I'm trying to resist on reading the manga.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I tried reading the manga for Tokyo Revengers, and I couldn't really get into it because I am one of those guys. I am one of those anime fans who, you know, comes for the action. I come for the fights. I come for the animation. I come for the power-ups, the power levels. You know what I mean? Power systems. Tokyo Revengers doesn't have any of that. But the story is really dope.
I mean, they got the fights.
Yeah.
Battle scenes.
Yeah.
They got the
they have
the gruesomeness. It is gruesome. Nigga got hit over the head and died with a fucking bat.
Spoilers.
There's a lot of that shit. There's a lot of different shits like that happen.
Yeah, it's some brutality. It's death. It's some brutality, but it's not like over the top anime brutality for real. But you know, it's enjoyable. I really, it's very enjoyable. You know, I would definitely watch it for a nice switch of pace. It's a tearjerker, man. Like it's a real emotional, story-driven anime. Like that's the best way to put it. Like the story is the #1 driving factor. The characters are really well written. You know, you're gonna fuck with everybody. You're gonna fuck with everybody in the story. So yeah, definitely check out Tokyo Revengers 2 when you got the chance. You know, maybe check it out on nice little Sunday. Get caught up. Drink some tea, smoke some weed.
I can't wait for the moment when I'm watching Tokyo Revengers. I cannot wait for the moment when I'm like, oh shit, that's why they were selling all them copies. I can't wait for that moment. I cannot wait because I know it's coming. Because those numbers are insane.
It is inevitable. But yeah, those were our new shows, Tokyo Revengers, and what was the other one?
Platinum Man.
Yep. 2 story-driven animes. Platinum Man is definitely a bit more action-driven, but even still it's not like Naruto. It's not like Bleach or anything like that. But,
I mean, those are the GOATs.
Yeah, but these two definitely some really dope. 2021 has had a lot of they have a lot of really heavy storylines this year. You know, like really real complex storylines with Jujutsu Kaisen.
Holy shit!
The Demon Slayer movie, like real like
shit,
emotionally tolling, like plot elements all around. And Platinum Man, Tokyo Revengers, I think they fit right into that theme of like, this is some sad shit, nigga.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, dog. Yo, Tokyo Revengers is fucked up.
It's been like a thing for like these 2021 animes I'm noticing. What
else? Moving on. I mean, well, I can't say much about this, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6.
Oh yeah.
Came out on Netflix.
Part 6, Stone Ocean. Now look.
I'm on Part 4 still.
It's coming later this month. I'm doing an episode on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because you all need to understand why JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is top 10 animes of all time. You guys need to know why. Jotaro is one of the greatest anime protagonists of all time. You guys need to understand why Giorno Giovanna could potentially beat the brakes off of Goku, nigga. In his peak. At his prime. Look, man. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a masterpiece of a story. They've been going since early 90s with part 1. The manga for part 8 recently concluded this year. Oh, that did that finish this year or was that last year? I have to check again. But it recently finished. Part 9 has been announced as well. So, you know, the series is still going strong. You know, we still going. Shout out to Araki, man. Part 6, man, Hey, they went crazy on the animation for this one. When Netflix gets into their bag with their budget, they get into their bag, all right? Because these 7 Deadly Sins, first 2 seasons, when Netflix was in their bag funding them, the animation went crazy. This first 12 piece of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, animation went crazy. All right. I love the fights. I love the pacing. Honestly, the weekly releases were really nice, but I kind of like this 12 pack too. You know, the way they release it. It may not be the best for like newer fans, you know, because it definitely does have that like suspense factor. And you know, I think they ended it on a good note in part 6 for this first little 12 piece. But you know, I also feel like getting to have it every week, I don't know, that might have spoiled us. That might have spoiled us because, you know, we knew we was going to get to the end of this.
It was just ongoing?
Yeah. Part 5 was insane, like having that week. That last fight, that last arc of part 5, getting that weekly was ridiculous. But
5.
I'm gonna really enjoy binging this because look, if you read part 6, if you read the manga, you know this is that shit. This is that shit. You know what? I'm really gonna be talking about part 6 because in February we doing an episode top 5 black characters in anime, and guess what? It's some niggas from part 6. So if you want to know who these niggas is, because I don't think these episodes gonna come out. If you want to know who these niggas is when we talking about them next month, go to Netflix. Go get caught up on JoJo's. Don't skip part 1. Don't skip part 2. Don't skip none of them. Watch them in order. And then watch part 6. And then you gonna see just why part 6 is that part, nigga.
Yeah, it's gonna take a minute to get through all that. I mean, you know, you watch JoJo, sometimes you need a break because JoJo's is like on some total other shit at all times.
Hey, man.
Like just total off the wall. Like what the fuck? What?
I realized it the other day. Araki
it's strange, man.
Is such an amazing author that he's decided to test everyone in the world. How much bullshit can I make y'all watch? Can I make y'all put up with in order to enjoy this, my masterpiece, as I'm producing it?
My masterpiece.
And you know what? He gets us every time. This nigga's at us for like 20-some years. Folks don't miss. Shout out to Araki, man. Shout out to JoJo's part 6, man. Stone Ocean is going crazy.
I'm on part 4 myself. But, man, moving on. So, I mean, we pretty much got heavy hitters left. So, I mean, we got to talk about the heavy hitter, one of the main heavy hitters of this year, of pretty much every year of the spring. It was the show, My Hero Academia is, I mean, pretty much a modern day big 3 at this point.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. It's definitely leading the wave. My Hero's leading the wave with the kids right now for sure. Way past Black Clover. Way past.
I mean, Black Clover's in there.
Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, it's like Demon Slayer. Jujutsu Kaisen is like the next generation though, but it's like Actually, I might even Demon Slayer came out 2019. The anime.
Yeah, I would say
My Hero came out like 15, 16.
Right. My Hero's been here for a while.
Yeah, My Hero's been out.
Black Clover's finished.
Black Clover's not finished.
The anime is done for now.
I mean, they got a lot of shit. They got a movie. They got potentially more episodes. They definitely got a movie. Movie's confirmed.
I don't think a big 3 will go on a hiatus like this. except for Bleach. But like,
What's all big three's going hiatus? Hiatus is what? Naruto?
okay, fair point. All right,
Bleach got mad filler too. But
fair point.
that's what makes the big three, because niggas be missing it. Niggas be like, oh shit. It's been, that's how it was for Promised Neverland, and they put out that bullshit. I was like, ah shit, it's been what, 3 years? Niggas read the manga. That shit was crazy, trying to see this shit animated. But yeah, My Hero Academia. So, you know, actually it was really mostly a setup season, the most of it. Apparently setting up for something epic in season 6, which is coming out this year, 2022, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we definitely had a really slow start to My Hero Academia this year, and they switched some things up.
Cause season what was it? Season 5?
Yeah.
Season 4 was bussin', nigga. Anime fight of the year in what? 2020.
Had the anime fight of the year too.
Really? Wait, they did the anime awards already?
They're going. They come on. Who beat that Shigaraki fight?
Nigga, what? Boruto has a lot to say about that. Boruto could take it, and we're gonna talk about that next. And what else was there? Wasn't that? Wait, hold on. Asta and Yami versus Dante.
Oh.
Black Clover. That was in March. Some AOT was in March, but I think the major. Well, it was some shit. I mean, Asta and Dante versus Yami. I think actually deserves it, cause that shit was insane.
We're gonna have to come back to that. The fights. That's a whole separate thing.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to come back to that. We're gonna come back to that. We're gonna come back to that, folks.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that shit.
We're gonna revisit that.
Man. But anyway, yeah, My Hero at the end though was busting though. His shit was lit. They did the My Villain thing. We got to see the villains really in action. This nigga, what's his name? Shigaraki.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga, he on some other shit. He on different timing. But yo, that throwback story was,
yeah, that shit was scary.
That was horrifying.
That was scary as hell.
Holy shit.
But hey, man, like, you know, My Villain Academia, look, if you read the manga, you know this arc was the arc, and they
the
cut
next
some,
one.
This arc,
oh, this
My
one.
Villain, and they cut some stuff out. They cut some stuff out that was really gruesome. Like they did a whole they got the whole drop on a whole other group of niggas, murked they ass, left the whole scene red, G, fucked them up just because they needed some cash. Did that shit for a piece of change, nigga. This was a really violent what's it called? Seasoning the arc arc in the manga, and it definitely like really changed the whole direction of the story. It gave Shigaraki some much needed character development, and you know My Hero does like a really good job of developing their villains along with their heroes too. So, you know, this next season, season 6, the announcement.
They went crazy on the villains.
The war is about to begin. That
the
shit
war,
is insane. Yeah, you heard what Shigaraki said, nigga. We getting ready for war, nigga.
Yeah, nah, them niggas is wildin'.
War.
Yeah, but we gonna see how they handle that. I don't even know how they even gonna do it.
So yeah, slow start. Look, if you didn't like the slow start, I appreciate how they did it because I'm glad that the My Villain arc was all at the end. We just got to have that straight through, and we got to end off on a beautiful Shigaraki fight where he really just stepped into his bag and expanded it. You know what I'm saying? So go check that out if you haven't. But our last show is Boruto, is it?
Boruto, Naruto, Next Generations. Listen,
Yep.
I just want to say something about. I want to say something about Boruto. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas been sleep on Boruto. A lot of niggas been hating on Boruto, and you know with good reason. But nigga, in 2021, Boruto was the hottest shit out. And you know, the manga readers, you know what I'm saying, who had read ahead, like I, you know what I'm saying, like myself, we been wait. This is why we've been just saying to niggas, just wait, cause the shit that's about to go down is off the fucking mata. And in 2021, they adapted all that shit, and it was absolutely bonkers. I mean, we had so many moments. Kawaki versus Garo. We had Konohamaru versus Kashin Koji. We had motherfucking Naruto and Sasuke versus Jigen. Naruto and Sasuke versus Ishik. We had all types of shit. Boruto in the mix. We had Kawaki. We had fucking Team 7 versus fucking Boro. We had bullshit. Nigga, we had Boshiki make an appearance and utterly dismay and fuck and obliterate shit. We had the death of a legend in Naruto. The QB.
Rest in peace.
Nine-tailed fox. Kurama was lost.
Yeah,
after
man.
all this time. Since day one, he was on the show. It was part 1 Naruto.
Yeah, man. For better or for worse, Boruto is making some permanent changes to the series. You know what I mean? And if you are like me, on the more mild side of the Boruto hype train, then, you know, you may not be very happy with the direction of the story. However, there is no denying that it is going in a direction, finally. And, you know, we here for the ride, 2022, folks. You know, if you fucking with it, then you got a lot to look forward to in this next year. If not, I still think there's a
well, no, there's nothing to look forward. There's nothing to look forward to in this next year. I'll tell you that. They're not. It's gonna be a while before they start adapting manga again because they're really close. And I wouldn't be surprised if the entire year.
I'm talking about just the story in general. As far as the anime, yeah, y'all not getting shit. Enjoy it.
Yeah,
welcome.
They went crazy.
Welcome back to Filler Hill.
Yeah, they went crazy, but
Y'all,
now they going.
2021, y'all got brought out of Filler Hill to come right back to it.
Yeah, I mean it's either that or seasonal. It's pretty much the same thing.
Hey, y'all better just keep your fingers crossed. You're not there for a long time, but
You'll probably at least see
you know, Naruto Shippuden didn't have bad filler all the time, you know, and I think Boruto has potential to have decent filler as well. You know what I mean? I checked in with some of this stuff that's going on right now, this new tuning exam bullshit. Y'all stop it. Just stop. Just stop. Y'all doing it again. There's a lot of potential for Boruto to go in the same cycle that you know, it's had people to be frustrated with it to begin with. But, you know, I definitely think you know, for the manga, stuff to look forward to for 2022. We might get some highlights, but 2021, there's no denying that the animation quality on all of these fights, top notch. You know, truly top notch. Even if you not the biggest fan of the story, you're gonna love watching the fights and just the visual spectacle that is the Boruto series.
Yeah, man, Boruto went absolutely dumb this year. One more thing we had, Baryon mode. Holy shit. I mean, the list goes on. A lot of high-stakes moments. We had the death of Ishiki as well, which was pretty epic. I mean, it was just wild. And, you know, just speaking to the manga, 2021 for the manga was more of a setup year. But this last chapter, these last like 3 chapters, nigga, it's that time again. We the manga readers are telling y'all, we know it's about to go into filler hell right now. But just wait, cause this shit is going dummy right now. shit is wild and niggas is in the field for real. But yeah. Yeah, man, Boruto is going crazy. But yeah, man, you had some manga that you had in mind that made some noise this past year?
Hey man, Record of Ragnarok is still a nice hidden little gem if you haven't checked it out. Got some conclusions to some dope fights this year. I'm not gonna say too much about it because I'm gonna do a whole Record of Ragnarok review retrospective. I mean, you know what I'm saying, but go check it out if you haven't, because we coming back. The fourth Cannakage is coming back to let y'all know what the fuck is going down with Record of Ragnarok. But with all that being said, folks.
Wait, there's more manga.
Oh, you got more?
Oh yeah.
What's up?
One Punch Man.
Oh yeah.
That's just been hitting this year. Absolutely hitting. We waiting on that season 3. We need that. I think it I don't know. Hopefully this year. But One Punch Man is out of here. It's wild.
Has all that been dropping this year? Some of that's been dropping from last year, hasn't it? I mean, 2020.
Everything that was dropped this year was heat.
I don't even know what I was dropped like exactly this year, but go read the One Punch Man manga. They've
been dropping the past few months, and they dropped like in the summer, in the spring, consistently. For sure. I probably wasn't reading back then, but yeah, them niggas, they've been going crazy. But one more manga that I'ma keep telling niggas this shit is the next one. Martial Magic and Muscles is so fucking good. I'm still reading it now. I just read the new chapter yesterday. It's hilarious. It's a feel good. It's action like a motherfucker. It's like Harry Potter mixed with One Punch Man, really. Yeah, check that out.
So, hey, as we come to the close of our episode, folks at home, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Village Hidden in the Smoke. You know, we really appreciate the support we got coming out the gates with 2021. 2022, we trying to bring y'all amazing content with everything Friendly Folks related. So, you know, we got to thank y'all for the support and y'all making all this possible. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna come strong for y'all this year, just like y'all been coming strong for us. Any words for the people, Scotty?
Hey, man. Hit me up on that Instagram, Younglordscotty.
Yep. Follow us on Instagram, Friendly Folks, Younglordscotty, and you know, your host, the fourth Cannakage, at D.Alonzo Lang. Yep, D.Alonzo Lang on Instagram. Tap in with us, DM us, you know, shoot us contact. Check out our website, friendlyfolksshy.com. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to us on YouTube. If you on Spotify, if you on one of the podcast platforms, download. If you on Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. Leave us a review wherever you can. Leave a comment wherever you can. Like, share with your friends. Share with your mama. Share with your daddy. Share with your anime viewers. And if you got a topic you want us to hit, let us know. Let us know. We're going to keep these podcast episodes coming. We're going to have some YouTube videos coming too. We're going to have a lot of dope content coming for y'all, man. So, again, thank y'all very much for the support y'all been giving us. We'll catch y'all on the next episode of Village Hidden in the Smoke.
Yes, sir.
Peace out.